8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thanks a lot, Ankar. And good morning. As I am trying out the Stanley Parable, I have no idea what this is. I tried to tinker with the audio. I might have broken it because now don't have the background chatter I just got. But I am very much not awake, Dankar. I had a very interesting dream. It was the story of how, because people were stupid and wanted to get back at bikers, apparently, I ended up an international terrorist. And I didn't do anything. But yeah. Yeah. Anyway, let's. Okay. And the end is never the end. It's loading. This is true.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
I see. It's. But you can't hear it? You can hear it good. Okay. And the game froze. I'm considering restarting because I think. Yeah, I broke it. I broke it. I broke it. I broke it. Really, game? I blame you for this. Dankar, you. Okay, better?
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Oh.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Oh, no.
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, I can control it. Okay. This is me. Hello, computer. I cannot interact with you, can I? No. Tell me the button to press. Please. Help me. No. Okay, how's the controls? Okay, I can crouch. Is in control. Can I jump? No, Stanley doesn't. Shutter off his door.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision?
Ah!
Outcome fell under his responsibility.
No.
He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Okay. Yeah, don't give me any hints. That's okay. Can I close the door, please?
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me.
It was an ending?
Here I can be happy forever. I
Oh.
will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do.
Narrator!
Now it's just
No!
a little bit closer.
I regret my many decisions.
Here it comes.
Okay. Let's not do that. Okay. Ah. No. Help. You're not open. Come on.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah. Yeah.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Nothing here. Let me in! I can't do anything, can I? There might be a message there. A button I can press. What nice offices these people have. With windows and stuff. Wait, that's wrong. That doesn't have a number. That's completely wrong. $449, are you my hope? You're not. $450? No. Ooh. Doorsteps are still a little...
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all. just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I cannot sit here. No.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
I'm trying to get a drink, narrator. It's important to stay hydrated, you big piece of...
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Just as I expect, okay.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
No. Coffee! Give me the coffee. Oh. Can I slurp some coffee? Empty mugs. I cannot walk up on the table. I'm watching you, clock. Oh well. Hello. Yeah, I know, Dankar. That doesn't matter. And we can't go back. Wait, what's... Oh, okay. You're supposed to be that way, I guess.
But at last, he'd had
No!
enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Oh no, I have choices now. Nope. Not now. Ooh. Do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop.
Stanley was so bad at
No!
following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Doors. I mean, I don't I'm sorry, narrator. Stanley is a bad. Stanley should... I'm trying to get into the whole mindset here. I know, right? Stanley was too curious. Okay, let's go to A4. Nothing here. Okay, will the door close on me? I'm doing perfect. Yup. What do you... Warning! Do not jump from the cargo lift or the floor. You have to go penalty from the cargo lift. I know. I was a horrible employee. You just kept me here out of the goodness of your mind. Well, I see that I made everyone leave. So, I guess there's only one thing I can do to repay you. Geronimo!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
So, there we are. You can hear my brain. Okay. So...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Is this new? Was this here before? Did I see it? Am I mad? A door that didn't close? It's a door that doesn't close! It's the holy door! I love you, door! You're my friend. Yeah. Not like the other doors. No, no, no. They're bad. You're a good door. I love you. Right, let's move on. The doors are nice here. I'm happy now. Stanley is happy. And in case you're wondering, no, I'm not actually psychotic. Just a little PSA there. I don't know, Tankar. I cannot enter there. There are two nice doors here. Hello, friendly door number 2. And friendly door number 1? Yeah? And you want me to watch this, don't you? I will watch this and sip my coffee. Ha ha ha, I won the game. There should be some clipping tools. 17. I'll make a note. Where's my bleeding pen? There. 17. 16. 30. Door. Okay. But the friendly door's on the lid here. Hello, clock. I'm watching you. All the doors are nice. They love Stanley, and Stanley loves them. Not the closed doors. They're not nice or naughty. They're just neutral and indifferent. We hate them.
When Stanley saw a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Satanic door! No. So there are 3 nice doors in this game and lots of bad ones. Okay. Fair enough. The door on his left? Well, no, because the doors are ordering me not to.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Yeah, I
Stanley
know.
knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, Stanley is angry now. You shouldn't have messed with Stanley.
Yes.
Doors,
This room.
bad
What a
doors.
beautiful room.
No.
What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. But
Silence.
To get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh yeah, he actually did.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Well, we'll see about that. Ah. You're like a door only going down. Oh.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's,
Oh.
left.
Okay. Are you alright?
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Oh god damn it!
No,
No, it's actually...
not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
Narrator!
It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Narrator!
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way. No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, and this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Good one.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
With purpose? Okay, let's go to the...
When Stanley... Wait,
Oh,
what?
no. What?
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game. Completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago.
I am God.
I'm sure that it's here somewhere.
I am God. Or maybe I'm Satan.
It's an
Who knows?
adventure.
Oh,
Come,
no.
Stanley. Let's find the story.
All the choices! How can you do this to me, game? Is there anything here? The doors are friendly again, though. Let's go behind. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
The meeting
Perhaps he
room.
had simply missed a memo.
Mr. Memo.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
What? You also started repeating it? Okay. No doors here.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
It comes. It comes. It comes. It comes.
No, wait.
It comes.
Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Narrator? You're making me want to kill myself. Really? The other way? Let's see how it is. It comes.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story?
The
I
story.
don't think so.
The story?
I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building.
The story?
Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
Stanley.
Well, do you know what?
Stanley?
Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this?
Um.
You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work.
Nailed
and
it!
Really paid off. So, good job.
I'm so flipping good. Oh yeah, pro gamer.
I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
God damn it!
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
If you're me, it's not easy. I mean, huh. Well, maybe we should just follow the line to see what happens.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
Absolutely.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct?
I hate gods in the startup phase.
Back there? Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
This is like Q from Star Trek.
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh, please don't. Running, 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 running through the line. Da 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 dum dum da. Ah! Today's report. Departmental accounts. Personnel files. Employee 42232 peer reviews. What? Financial records. Oh. Budgets analysis. Woo! A nice store.
Wait, cut the music, go back and look at that fern.
Why? We were all having such a good time.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Well, I know that ferns have been along for a long time because when we learned about... Oh, what's it called? Stuff. At junior high, I learned that ferns have lots of them. Chromosomes. That's it. Chromosomes. Because I thought for a moment, and it's partially true, only it's not, that how old a species, the more chromosomes it has. And we have 42 or so pairs. I don't remember. But ferns have like thousands. So they're super advanced because they're so old. So yeah, fern. Fern, 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 fern. I'm remembering the fern. Can you turn back the music? Narrator? Are you hiding under the chair? No. Are you inside this picture? Am I me? Oh well. What the? There's a square here. There's a square in the floor that is vaguely outlined. Does it have meaning? I don't know.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No, no, no. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Another box. Okay. Okay.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Ugh. Right. So that happened.
You know what, Stanley?
What?
I say forget the adventure line. What's
What
it
the-
ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right?
No.
Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Ah, just sorry, guys. This direction? I don't know. It's scary. Why? Can I go back? Yeah. I guess. I was trying.
Yes.
No.
This is exciting.
Okay.
Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Can I have a button to push and orders, please? For how long to push them? That would be awesome, narrator. Please? And I just want to go back to my office. Yeah. But maybe I could have one of those little dipping things that goes up and down. You know, with the water. Yeah. That would be kind of an amazing story. Yeah. That would be awesome. No. So, narrator, we need to have a talk about this amazing story of yours. What is this? Fill this with your imagination? You know what, narrator? Screw you. I'm standing here. I'm standing here. I'm going to wait my things unless you get stuff correct, because this is not fun. Nope. I do not like you, narrator. You're evil. You're bad. No, you're not evil. You're just stupid. You're not very good at this, are you? I'm better at this game than you are. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Oop. Yeah, maybe I'll go stand in this corner. Stupid narrator. Silly.
just want my button.
Can you give Stanley his button, narrator? Is there anything in this? Ooh, nothing. Wow, the textures there. So low poly. Wait. Oh, now we can move on. Ha! I win. Yep. FPS can be. But yeah, one of those birds. Wouldn't that be awesome? That would be awesome. Yeah, that would be awesome. I like it. Let's stare out the window. The void. It's looking lovely this time of year. Oh well. Okay, let's try to go back, shall we? Okay, narrator, here I come. I can make my own music.
Oh no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
So, hello, line. I'm sorry, did I step on you? You're just going crazy, line. Look at that line. Ha ha! It's just so stupid, just being all over the place. Right, good. You run off now, line. Yeah, you can't handle me, I'm a real man. Yeah, you can't handle me any day of the week. Hello there.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here.
Yeah.
And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin.
Yes.
So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
That looks... The confusion ending. You've been playing the confusion ending for... Stanley... Search... What?
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how...
Yeah, I'm trying to read it. The natural scholars not standardized.
Determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Can you stop?
Well, in the meantime...
Thank you, Naruto, for not talking. Ah, you were getting annoyed and yeah, no, my brain only has so much RAM. I want that bird there. The doors are good again. I closed it. That's okay. That's
All
okay.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The normal ending. Okay, let's go to the meeting room then.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open
Oh,
doors,
no.
he entered the... This was not the correct way to the meeting
Do,
room,
do,
as
do,
Stanley
do,
knew it
do,
perfectly
do,
well.
do, do,
Perhaps he
do,
wanted to
do.
stop by the employee lounge first, just to...
I have an idea.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art.
Nope.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on
Do,
his
do, do,
left.
do, do.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Well, nope.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
Left.
From here, it's, Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
There.
No, not
There. Come
Why
on.
would I have ever said it was to
Give
the
me the
right?
car. Give me the car. Give me the car. Give me the car.
It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Game sound can be louder. Okay. Okay. Oh, I cannot do anything with the car. Damn it. I have to go down here. Oh well, I tried. Oh well. Hello, Panopticon.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding?
Pirate?
It's all rubbish now.
Fired?
The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Burp. How do you get where it jumped? Death? There's more there.
All his
Oh, okay.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
Don't-
decided to
you
go to
shouldn't
the
help
meeting
me.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Do.
When Stanley... Wait.
Oh, no.
No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with
Maybe.
all the monitors?
You don't know me.
Did you move
You don't know
the story
anything.
somewhere or a... Hold on.
Move your own
I'm
story.
asking you. I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I
No,
know for sure
you're the
it's
one
here
reading the story.
somewhere.
That's not the same.
Okay then.
Could be
It's
completely
an
different.
adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
So we went through. Let's go. We went through here. Let's go here. Do. This is looking eerily familiar. Everything is looking familiar. Maybe everything's the same. I don't know.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot.
You
Why
don't know.
not?
Woo. Are we getting the line now? No?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps. Well, should we go to the meeting room? Nah. And now there's no doors here.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Can't see. I'm seeing.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
I want to sit down here and just do nothing. Apparently not. Damn it. Come on, Arthur. I'm not supposed to be the crazy here. Oh.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
I'm not telling you,
Well, do know
narrator.
what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Ah, second win. Flawless
Really
victory.
put in a lot of hard work.
Yep.
And it really paid off. So,
Good.
good job. Oh no.
And you're second guessing
Don't feel
yourself
right about
again,
this at
aren't
all.
you?
We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair
Can I
and
get my
square,
bird now?
And this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Ugh. And now we get the line. Yep.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable
Cool,
Adventure Line.
cool, cool.
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Wow.
No, I'm down. We're living it up to the line from now on.
Are you sure? I kind of like this room. It's a very nice room. And I like it. Yeah, because it's a nice room. And I like it. Yeah. I'm just... Okay. Ugh. You're so boring, narrator. Anything in here? No. What's that on the wall? That might be important. Probably not. Somebody spilled their coffee. I hate Mondays. No, that's everything you need to know. Anything here? No. Nope. So follow the line. I don't know. This whole line following. I don't know.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought.
Yeah,
Will
that's why
wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there. Or to put it
I
another way,
kinda-
is the story of no destination still a story?
kinda get
Simply by
that.
the act of moving forward,
I'm trying
are
to
we
break the
implying
line.
a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being
Oh, hello.
via the very manifestation of the nature of life
Hello.
itself. Okay,
Restrooms.
Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of
What the-
existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
Nah.
Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct.
Kind of makes metaphysical sense, I
Weird back
guess.
there? Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music.
Yay! Walking. It's hard to try to deviate from the line. No. No. Let's follow the line for a while. Well, it looks like the line really don't want to be deviated from. Oh, come on! Shortcuts. Guiding someone. Well, do I need to be guided though? I mean, obviously yes, but do I need it? Oh yeah, no, I know where we're going. Fern.
Cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
Nope. And the next.
We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
There. Ah. Did I end up where I... Okay. Apparently I do have to follow the line.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay, and walk the incantation here. Back around here. We have to follow the flipping line now. I can get lost anywhere. Alright, let's go back here.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Okay.
You know what, Stanley?
Nope.
I
But
say forget
what?
the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why
No.
can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds
Come
perfectly
on.
doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
It's not there. I'm trying to get back to that, Dankar, and it's not working.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our
Are
story
we going to get
be?
the
Go
everything
wild.
is forgotten
Use
ending
your
again?
imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley. I'm ready for it.
You know, I mean, Stanley's imagination amounts to nothing.
Again.
Mine, on the other hand.
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
There, okay.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know
Walking
that each
in
door
the
has
right.
to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with that counter-inverted reverse door's origin.
They're not.
So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us
Walk in
to where
circles,
we're
you know,
going?
walking in circles is stupid.
Since
I'll
the
stand in a
answer is
circle.
clearly yes,
Circles, you
then
say?
by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory
Baphomet,
for
are you there?
Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
What? Oh, right. Oh well.
Hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes?
Find the line again. Find the following line.
Determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget?
Simply block space.
Well, what if I
Okay,
don't want
so
to
find the
forget?
line again. The
My
game
mind
resource
goes
so
blank
display
simply
the
because
surface
it's
is
written
prevented
here on
unable
this-
to do
this
or do
thing
anything. Can I get
wall.
to that?
Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really?
Because you're a narrator, you're just as
I don't
bound
want
to
it
this
be.
as I am.
I don't want the game to keep restarting. I
Jeebus.
don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Game restarts.
Time return stopped. Does that mean did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The whatever it is that made this schedule?
Nope.
How would we even know? Will someone come for us?
I know I did this one, Dankar.
So, okay.
Hopefully, I
guess
can
now
get
we
to
just
the
wait.
suicide place
You
now.
know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we?
Yeah,
Eventually.
maybe.
Well, in the meantime, if
There. You're getting mental confusion even from watching? Well, welcome to my life. In terms of entering the
all of
7.
his code
And that's
was
actually,
gone,
yeah,
what
that's
could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Okay.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I don't want to go to the meeting room though. Do 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 do.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open,
Yoink.
this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps
Suck
he
it,
wanted to
narrator.
stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
There.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness. Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again. Then it came back, and lingered for a minute or two. Now it's only half there. Just a kind of,
Yes. Yes, I do,
But
Dankar.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I know, right? Okay. So,
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
there we
I'm
go.
not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
She? Oh. This looks like some flares I can trust.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach...
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha! Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
No.
Who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something.
I
Come
see
inside.
everything.
Let me show you what's really going on here. This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Ooh.
Stanley is quite a boring
A
fellow.
button!
He has a job that demands nothing of him. And every
Oh,
day
I could
is
press a
a
button.
reminder of the inconsequential nature.
Oh, this is glorious.
Look at him there,
Ah.
pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
Stanley is happy now.
He's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now
Can
he's
I
going
have another
home.
button, please?
Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Stanley is happy.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work
Yes,
was
all
a
the
reminder
buttons.
that none of it would ever happen to him.
A television?
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
If you know what I mean. Press F.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice.
I know what
It
choice.
barely even
Stanley
mattered
doesn't
what
like
lay
choice.
behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Yeah.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many
What?
directions. And down another was a game with a baby.
What?
And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful
Wait,
fantasy. And
kids?
so in his head, he relived it again, and then again,
Nope.
and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would
Stanley
never
should
end,
not breathe.
that he might
No.
always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Also, hi there, baby.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be?
Coffee!
In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Reality. Pfft. Ah, go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world, he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here,
Oh.
watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
What? Also, the clock. I think the clock is correct. Relative to my time, obviously. I'm having a good time. No, where did the... Oh, the mannequin disappeared. Why did that disappear? I think she was starting to like me. But no. Yeah, I'll imagine Clang. I don't know what Clang is or who Clang is, but I will pray to it. It's a divine being that deserves recognition. So we're kind of stuck at an impasse here. Because by not pressing the button, I'm proving that I have something that I'm not following orders blindly. But that doesn't do us anything. I can press the other buttons. Yeah, I can press all the buttons. Pressing buttons, which is not the main button. Yep, I'm pressing the buttons. I thought you could fool me, didn't you, game? 427 strikes again. Can I pass through here? No. Apparently not. Why have I blockaded off my bedroom? Also, is that my bed? That looks worse than my bed. Pressing a button. Right. Well, I think maybe it's time to press the actual button, which is the right button. Yeah, button is good.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself?
Yeah,
How can
yeah.
I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Do you see what I see? Please press 9 to question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to.
No.
But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose. The
Ah,
same as
my
Stanley.
office.
We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must.
And you don't have any
Maybe
agency.
this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
Restart.
And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Okay. Go back to the telephone room. Not answering the phone.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself. That's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
I've made it through many doors.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by
But
the
now you're
employee
helping me,
lounge
Dankar.
first, just
And
to
I
acknowledge.
knew there was... I assumed I didn't know.
Lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Well, you see, he didn't though.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
Well,
but
I
the
didn't
fact
think you
is
was
that
an
the
enemy. Why
story
did you
has
say
been
that you
about
were my
nothing
enemy?
but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to
I
make
don't
every
mind you
decision
helping me
for
out, Dankar.
yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith
You're
in
lying,
another,
narrator. I know
pick
where
up
this
the
ends.
phone.
This music is making me sleepy. Speaking of, I really should get another cup of coffee soon. Yeah. also a bit annoying. Can I unplug?
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Suck it, narrator.
That wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible.
Free agency.
Double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
Well,
Picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't
Oh.
understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
ooh, breaking the fifth wall even
I was so
more.
mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely.
Yep.
It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation?
Sorry,
Well, I
digital
won't have that kind
entity.
of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Oh, please do.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations.
No.
Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack." Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is
What
the
the-
best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside.
I'm not
This
an
time,
analyst, I'm
the
sorry.
instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back. You may
There
have
we go.
noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Right. Danger. Danger, Will Robinson. Can I go here? I cannot. Do. Okay. I guess we'll go back.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all.
Main
We
character?
just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Why is everything padded? To prevent me from suiciding. Arf. Get me home. This is the boring ending. Can I live in the lounge
Almost
forever?
there. You'll take the door on the left, Back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Yay! Real world.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
What?
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Uh-huh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Well. Well. I guess we should do what the... I kind of want to see the normal ending. Office, office, office. Oh, hello there.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Weekly targets, admin, IT department, marketing Monday. Termination Tuesdays, we're broke Wednesday, mergers. Parking, pranking floors meeting. What? What to do about 432? I don't know, fire him. Group 44X. I'm 427. Group 420. 42X. 8-bird? Office party. Ew. The future was yesterday, tomorrow is now. What? Complete the task and finish agenda. Agenda item, write new days agenda, reflect, employee. Okay, that's signed. Why are you redacted? Please keep target on the topic of targets. Push for funding for R&D of new coffee machine. Yes. Some groups not cost efficient. Oh. Get Chris out of the bathroom broom closet. Synergize papers. Really? Hire someone to synergize papers. Ah, papers are too synergized. Fire papers guy. Hire somebody to fire the... Who moved my desk? Okay, I see. And... Oh, it's... Tips. Talk less. Do believe amazing work all the time. Time every day with no expectation of promotions or recognition. Don't get fired. That makes perfect sense. How to solve a dispute? Let us pull this idea. Understand co-workers from supporting more, so take it out in passive aggressively on other co-workers. No! Using slides to assure a thick blue paper with a header. Ah, clever. Bi-quarterly post something. Size of demographic. Teenagers. Space bit in the idea bin. Interesting. Nothing here. What do people want? Things. Money. More money. Things, but with money to buy more things. Graphs. We have our new product. Ah! What is that? Profits, profits, profits. Synergize core value expenditure, shift global market, parade, monetize, free to play. Okay. Room closet. It's closed.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Upstairs. Oh wow! That's actually ridiculously fancy. That's even more fancy. Hello. Business Times. Shiny. Well.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions.
Books.
And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115.
Hey!
Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up. But now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Did he now? Night Shark 115. I don't think you're getting. Okay, let's see here. Please speak clearly into the receiver.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Did he now?
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step. Okay, fine, you're not gonna do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect.
Funny project to speak.
The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices.
Well,
he knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
LOL.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, let's try to enter the door on the left again. So, am I supposed to actually speak it? Night Shark 115?
There was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Yeah.
behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
What the?
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Really?
Right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Screw you, I won't do what you tell me.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Things aren't going so fine, are they? Oh well. The world is imploding. Everything is fine. I might be a little raving mad. Hi 412. Come here often. You want me to knock on you? Yeah? Would you like that 412? I think you'd like that. Yeah. No? Let me just, you know, pull your handle. Anyway, okay. Oh well.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. What am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work?
Go ahead, bitch.
That's the answer. What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
That didn't work out, now did it?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are.
Yeah.
My entire game is destroyed.
Awesome.
It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
Well,
He
I'm
actually
not,
knows
though.
how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
No.
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Man, baby.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
Just, you know, okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Oh.
he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door.
The
Are
end.
you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important.
Ah, flawless victory.
It needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it.
Yep. He doesn't have any
Are you there?
purpose outside of narrating. So when Stanley is not taking the choice,
Wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
there. And we redid it. Clock is wrong again. Okay, let's try to do this the right way. There.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
That's a nice office.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Yeah. Let's get here. This sound looks less than ideal. Okay.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Ah.
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
But now I'm just following orders. I'm not thinking for myself.
It never occurred to him. This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door of the red mind control facility.
I see. Oh. Oh, choices, choices. Now, we're doing a good run now. So let's just go and...
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Obviously. Not. What do you know? No? Cannot see anything here. No? Because I've been coming up there. I see. Nothing. Also nothing. Still more nothing. Well.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
It doesn't matter though.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
No, it's because Stanley is quite dense.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life
June, Ramarov.
blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
What?
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Will I? Will I? Can I not turn it on? Really? Offline. No. We'll get there. Ooh, hello there, computer. Will this do something? So many buttons to push. Disabled. Psh. That's doohickey. No. Oh, hello. Big red button and I cannot push it. Why, game? Why do you hate me? Offline. 5. Wait. There's button label with numbers here. 3. So maybe if I push them in the right order, I can make this call come to life. Also, what's up here? Interesting. 4. That didn't do anything. This is glorious. Where's the 1 button? Because maybe Stanley can activate the mind control, but be at the helm. Okay, let's see. 1, 2. Then we had all 3 over here somewhere. 3, 4 up here. I know, I get to push all the buttons. This is glorious. 4. Looks like a solar panel. Okay, so we know 10. Okay, so that's 5 there. Where's the others? 5. Hello, shiny lights. Are you at the monitors? 10 there. Okay, so I'm at 5. Nothing. Nothing. And there as well. I can't push you. No. Okay, I can't push the buttons. Well, let's get into the power facility. Facility power. Mind controls idle, awaiting input. Hello there.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for. Oh, Stanley. You didn't activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yep.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
And everyone wins.
Until detonation then, let's say
2 minutes?
2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
Where should I stand when the bomb goes off?
You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
40 seconds until death.
Come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness,
Nah.
only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much.
Yeah.
You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea
I
where you're
wanted to
going
die.
or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you, running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment.
Yeah.
Here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you...
But I welcome death.
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine.
I'm fine not having control.
Destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left.
Yeah, I'm looking at the clock.
30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing.
Excellent here.
Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count.
Just going to
Or
stand
don't.
here.
It's
10,
all the same to me,
9,
all a part of the
8,
joke. And
7,
believe me, I will be
6,
laughing at every
5,
second of your inevitable
4,
life from the
3,
moment we fade in
2,
until the
1.
moment I say,
Merry Christmas! There. Perfect. This is perfectly fine. There we go. Excellent. But, people, I think it's time for Stanley to take a nap for some time. And it's time for me. I don't have that bird. I want the bird. Ow. And it's time for me to get some breakfast. I might do an episode of Stream Engineers. It should, Dankar. It's a pretty dark game. Yeah. So, but I've had fun, as it were. Yep, complete insanity. And I hope you guys have had fun watching me doing silly stuff, which is one of the more important things. Anyway, I will be back in some time, TM, to play an episode of Stream Engineers. I will watch the clips, obviously I will. I've had a lovely time, and in Stream Engineers I have a lot of plans and a nice thing to show you guys. So I will be seeing you later. In the meantime, have a good one and keep on I don't even. Bye guys.